It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciampi. Thanks for joining us here. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Well, when a team starts a series on the road and comes away with a split in the first 2 games, they've essentially taken over home field advantage. So the last thing these guys want to do now is give it right back by dropping this one. And these fans know that just as much as the players.
And the atmosphere here is electric. And this figures to be about as intense as postseason baseball gets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And starting this one is Corey Kluber. What should we keep an eye on here?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Kyle Tucker. The pitch. That misses the zone. So we're off and running in Game 3. Here comes a pitch. That one missed. And now it's even up. The pitch. Got him. One up, one down.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
Here's Michael Brantley. And the first offering is not close. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next one misses, and the count is 2-0. One down, base is empty. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And he takes a strike. And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One gone, runner at first. And next to hit for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. This guy has turned into a beast. Left-hand batter waits. Pitch misses. And 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ball to strike. In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. And that one hammered. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Alex Bregman takes a ball here as he stands in now. And that one is lifted in the air. Number 23 drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll end the inning. 1 left for Houston. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. We go to the bottom of the first. Today's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Racked up a high pitch count last time, was only able to throw a couple of innings. He'll look to get deeper in this start today.
Bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Wander Franco. The pitch. And ball 1. And now the lefty. And another ball.
All these guys were shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them be able to get on the scoreboard.
Next pitch downstairs. 3-0. They say you win. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Up the middle. Altuve handles it. Whips it to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
The 0-1. And there's the strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Next pitch in the dirt. And that's ball 3. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. And there's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. That one's in there, 0-1. At the belt and fires. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Diaz leads off first with 1 away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Man at first, Brandon Lau. Next to hit for the Rays. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Kicks and deals. And that's outside.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Next offering way off the plate.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for Tampa. Scoreless after 1. Welcome back. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty delivers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty's his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. He decides to eat it, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Well, that grounder up the middle made it a little more challenging than a routine ball right at him, but it's definitely a play you expect to make as a middle infielder, and I'm sure he wants that one back, but for now, he's just got to get ready for the next one and make a play.
Now it's Yuli Gurriel. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0. Altuve runs. Swing and a miss. Gomes, great throw. Caught stealing.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one fouled off. A wind and a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Aledmys Diaz now in there for strike 1. Kluber, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. Next pitch misses. 1-1.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Next one misses, and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the right-hander deals. And ball 4, 2 aboard. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook it.
The pitch. Ball 1 there. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch is inside. 2-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And a pitch. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way and then just at the last moment it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Here's Corey Lee. And that's in there for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. On the ground to the left. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back now in Tampa Bay. And here's the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. The wind to kick the pitch. And that's outside.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning threw a lot of pitches.
And the 1-0. There's a strike.
1-1.
The wind of the pitch.
At the ball. Count 2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And here it comes. Pitch is in the dirt. And now 3-2. And he deals. Stays alive. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. Now it's Yan Gomes. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. No score here in the second. And that's downstairs and outside. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Yan Gomes waits. Inside, 3-2 the count. Bounced up the middle. Diaz handles the chance, fires over to first, and Gomes is retired.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Austin Meadows. In there, and it's 0-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
This ball's chopped on the ground. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
So 2 down. Here's Kiermaier now. We talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Over to first, and he's safe. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Valdez moves to first, and he's back in safely. Second inning here, no score. And that one in the air center field. McCormick makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Rays strand just the one. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Kyle Tucker. The right-hander back to work. And that one hit to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Michael Brantley stands in. That one's in there, 0-1. Top of the third, no score. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. In there for strike one. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. Next offering is outside. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Kiermaier settles underneath it. 2 away down. Now it's Alex Bregman. And that's in there for strike one. Brantley off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the righty deals. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And he gets Bregman. 3rd out. So the Astros lead one, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Tropicana Field, and now the right fielder, number 23. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And now the count is even. Good eye in that spot. Next pitch is outside. And now the lefty fouls one away, and now 3-2. And that's ball 4. And now it's going to be Wander Franco. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. First offering misses the mark. And that one a little bit high. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The next offering misses. Ball 3. Kicks and fires. And he walked him.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, no outs. Now the third baseman, Yandy Diaz, worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And a foul ball.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
The pitch.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Randy Arozarena will hit next. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Swings through that.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Got him. 2 gone now.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. To the right side. Boots it. Flips it behind his back. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. So the Rays strand a pair. And we are still scoreless. And welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. The 1-0. They say it went. Right side. Number 23 going back some more, puts it away for the out. Here's Gurriel. He reached out a walk his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty, and it's Aledmys Diaz. First pitch, not close. Kicks and deals. And that's in there at the knees. 1-1 now.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That misses. Now 2-2. That one hammered center field. That's back. Off the batter's eye and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The pitch. And that one missing low. The 1-1. There's the strike. Two outs. And now it's even up. And that skips into dirt. And a pitch. Number 23 turns and moving to his left. Grabs it on the run. And that will end the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck.
Leading up for the Reds, the first baseman.
Valdez back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And a pitch. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one out to right. That'll drop in as he plays it on a hop.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Here's Yan Gomes. In there for strike one. Valdez moved to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Dahlbeck into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Dahlbeck leads off second with nobody out. Next one misses, and the count is even 2-2. At the belt and fires. Hit weakly on the ground. Slings it across. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. Next to hit, Austin Meadows. Reached on an infield single his first time.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First pitch just misses. And a good eye there.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Here comes the pitch. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. foul ball. He stays alive.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
Here's a 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back now in Tampa Bay, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Corey Lee. The wind of the pitch. Inside corner, that's a strike. It's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Peter Fairbanks up and throwing. Thompson getting cranked up as well. In the air, right side. And in one, hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So the lineup flips over. So next up for Houston, Kyle Tucker. And that's in there for strike one. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Good eye right there. Runner at second, nobody out. And now the count is even.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Corey Kluber out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Drew Rasmussen, and his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits.
No, that's down.
going to count 1-2.
They can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
The 1-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First offering, and it just misses. Runner leads away at second.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Lee at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Man on second, 2 down. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Righty delivers. On the ground. Dahlbeck takes it to the bag, and that is that. 1 left for Houston, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, number 23. And he deals. Ball 1 low. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
The wind to kick the pitch.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
The 3-1. And a foul ball. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Kicks and fires. Hit on the ground to the right side. Got him on the off-balance throw. Just got him on that one.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Now batting Wander Franco. The switch hitter batting right. Back to the mound. Barely got him for the out. Close play. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 1. They say you win. And a pitch. Check swing. He went 1-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that ends the inning. Rays held in check here, and it remains 1-0. Top 6. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Rasmussen back to work. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Peter Fairbanks getting loose out there. Here's a 1-1. And the slider just misses. Not even close there. And that's ball 3. And here it comes. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
Kicks and deals. That one is upstairs. Runner at first with no outs here. Next one is off the play. And that's ball 2. And the right-hander deals. On the ground to third, might be 2. The 2-2. This one in the dirt. The tag, and they get him at second. That's a double play.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get into scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
Up the middle, and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Aledmys Diaz now. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
In there for strike one. Righty to the plate. Oh, and he hit him.
Boom, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes the guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Bounced out to short, and that one finds its way through. Fires to the plate. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. First offering misses the mark.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
All over that one right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Lau at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. And now the lefty. Arozarena gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
The 2-1. Arozarena on the move. Diaz steps on the bag for 1. On to Gurriel. 2.
Good 6-3 double play right there. Takes it himself, and it's a nice job to work closer to getting out of this inning.
Here's a big power threat. Bobby Dahlbeck. 1 for 2. First pitch just misses.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Next offering is in for a strike. There's a swing and a miss. Next pitch misses. 2-2. Two down, nobody on.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fought off foul. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next offering is fouled back. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, you can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Yan Gomes stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The pitch. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Ryan Stanek up and loosening in the pen. Javier warming up as well. That one's in there. Now 1-2. And a pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
At the belt and fires. Ripped on a line. McCormick makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 left for Tampa. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brooks Raley, and he'll do his best to keep this close. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Corey Lee. The pitch. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And here it comes. Fouled off. He was late. Here's the 0-2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boot. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Tucker stands in now and watches strike 1. And a pitch. There's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
0-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Michael Brantley up next for the Astros for the 4th time tonight. First offering, and it just misses. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. Another throw over, and he's back again. Next one off the plate inside. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Rayleigh throws over. Lee gets back easily. Another move to first, and they're keeping him close. 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Left-hand batter waits. In the dirt, but kept close.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Digging in, Yordan Alvarez. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Way back there. And it's gone. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Here's Alex Bregman. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Swings through that one. And there's a ball. And he dodges that fastball. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, now it's Austin Meadows. The Rays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
First offering misses the mark. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough the 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
And a pitch. That misses the zone, and the count 2-1. The next pitch misses, 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And there's ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Framber Valdez won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Ryan Stanek gets handed the rock out of the pen. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. So digging in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And the righty deals. Foul ball. Meadows aboard here at first with nobody out. Right-handed reliever. On the ground to first. Could be 2. To Diaz for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now up for Tampa Bay, number 23. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Two outs. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1.
Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
Here's Wander Franco. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
And there's the strike.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Next offering is in for a strike. And he deals. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Now on the bump, Peter Fairbanks. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And the pitch. Off the mark there. Ball one. The pitch.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
That one missed. Now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Here's a 3-0. That clips the corner. Right-hander kick steals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Righty delivers. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Matt Whistler preparing to come on if needed. Kicks and deals. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The pitch. Now 3-0. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Slider action.
Righty to the plate. And that's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And next to hit for Houston, Aledmys Diaz. He's already homered here in this one. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. McCormick batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next pitch downstairs, and the count is 1-1. Kicks and fires. And 1-2. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
And now it's filled up. Gurriel, the lead runner out at second. Diaz over at first with one away. And fouled off. Payoff pitch, and he walked him.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Ryan Thompson. And he's being asked to clean up a mess with the bases loaded. One down. And stepping in for the Astros, Corey Lee.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Next pitch is popped up. Dahlbeck makes the catch. 2 down. Down at third, and he gets back safely.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Now it's going to be Kyle Tucker. First pitch, and he just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And the 1-0. Good eye right there.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2 outs. Bases are full. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. And the right-hander deals. That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
3-1 now. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that chance handled. On to first. Out number 3. So a job well done by the Rays bullpen. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 3, the Rays 1. Oh, here we go. Pedro Baez.
The human rain delay. He's sped up this year, though.
And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Yandy Diaz. And a pitch. There's a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Up the middle, and a base hit right there. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
No outs, runner at first. Now here is Randy Arozarena. Good contact guy, good defender. In there, and it's 0-1. In the dirt, gets away from Lee. The next offering misses. 2-1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
No outs. Runner on second. And a foul ball. The tying run at the plate. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Zips it to first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth. Next to bat will be the Rays four-hitter, Brandon Lau. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Hector Neris on the pitch out of the pen here, trying to protect this lead. One down, runner at first. Now at the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. Swings through that one, 0-1. Lau at first, one gone. Next offering misses down and away.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And a swing and a miss. And there's two away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And now the catcher for the Rays, Yan Gomes. And that's in there for strike one. The pitch. Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Just a huge at bat right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running here, Taylor Walls. Here is Austin Meadows. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. This to third. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Nick Anderson in. It's his job to keep his team in the game. Mike Zunino, the new catcher now. Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the 9th. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Michael Brantley. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Anderson, he's known as a reliever that excels in really tough situations, those high leverage spots. It seems like he's at his best in these situations, and obviously the ability to get the strikeout factors in. Next one misses, and the count even 1-1.
Yeah, there's certain guys that expect to come in and dominate, and they see the challenge, the battle just a little bit differently. They trust their stuff, and they believe that their stuff is better than that guy standing in the batter's box, what his swing, what his ability is.
Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. The mental approach is a big factor too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boog, it is. And, you know, for each guy, it can be a little different. Some people consciously work on focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques. And then there's some players that are just natural, and they just seem to be more composed and less excitable.
Anderson ready to work. On the ground, right side. Over to Dahlbeck. And they get the out on Alvarez. A lot of times with relievers, they just like to get amped up, and they're not really looking to try and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get hyper.
Yeah, and perhaps make that hitter a little hyper and make him more aggressive. And that way, when they put a wrinkle, change speeds, he's out in front just a little bit.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. The other way. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Astros 3, the Rays 2. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Phil Maton. And he'll work on holding this lead. And welcome back. And here is Kevin Kiermaier. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
And just hacking like he used to.
Yeah, kind of same, just like that, yeah.
1-run game, bottom 9. Way high. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch is inside. And a count 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And the next pitch is way outside. And here it comes. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Back to the top of the lineup. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Wander Franco. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Now moves to first. Back in safe, really close. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swung on, popped up on the infield. He pulls it down, ball game. And the Astros hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
again real soon at Tropicana.